Hey everyone, I'm back again with the John Myung Artist Series Signature Bongo Bass. Just wanted to make a little react video to, I saw that Ernie Music Man had put out a video with John where they go over some of the details on this bass. Some things I didn't know, some things I hadn't thought about. The pickup covers are unique. I thought it was kind of just for aesthetics, but John said he had a problem with, the strings hitting the pole pieces on an exposed regular standard Music Man pickup, so we went with these covered ones. You kind of can see it in the video, and generally how he plays, there's a lot of action on the strings, so I could see where he would want something like this. He commented about having the two knobs give it a smoother look at the bottom, which definitely is true. I mean, I would say that it's way of a big trade-off for losing those EQ controls. I mean, he doesn't use them, but without them, you kind of lose a lot of the Swiss Army knife appeal of a bongo bass. But, as we've talked about, the 5-way switch is great. They talked about the fretboard with this top part being baked maple and the bottom being rosewood. They mentioned that that was seemingly purely an aesthetic choice. They mentioned that as a looks-only thing. Like, I have noticed that, on the smaller strings, it is easier to play faster runs. I mean, I guess maybe it's a subliminal thing where you're trying to make sense of what exists, but I definitely, there is a definite feeling you can feel when you cross over to starting on that D string and going down, that it has that softer rosewood feel. Like, as a preference thing, I prefer the whole thing being rosewood, but the unique aesthetic is pretty cool. Kind of something that jumps out, that it's not a regular bongo bass aside from all the other things. Compact body, because it's the 5-string body, so a lot smaller, so that's a big plus. I don't know if I've mentioned it more, but the big Bongo 6 is kind of like a toilet seat kind of shape of the bongo, and when it's in the 6-string format, it's huge, so it can be a bit unwieldy, like when I had the fretted 6-string. But this, I've had 5 strings before, and this is that same compact body. So again, if you're looking for more of a petite 6-string bass, this is the one. We've talked about the other things. The string spacing is the main thing about this bass. For different styles it might not work, but for if you're someone who plays progressive style like he does, maybe it'll be your bag. Okay, this is a 3rd position. So So you guess you're not supposed to hear any difference in that, on the higher strings because of that different fretboard material. I personally always thought it was nonsense that you could hear differences in fretboard materials. I say that it's completely a feeling on the fingers. There should be no tonal difference, but tone guys will talk about anything. Never mentioned before, but it does have the basswood body, which is, a very lightweight body, pretty good. I mean, if this was a mahogany body, it might sound a little bit fuller at the cost of probably weighing 15 pounds. So that's a nice trade-off that I'm glad they made. That's a standard body material for the bongo, so that's that's pretty regular. That's kind of it. I wish they would put out more into the design of this, like, kind of the genesis and how we started with Music Man. And it's really all we've got is 3 total minutes of video. I mean, it was enough for me to put down my money to buy one, but, I feel like people need a little bit more before they go. At least some tones, and maybe get some hands into reviewers. you know, other than myself, really an amateur here. I don't even have a DI or anything, just going off the camera mic. So, you know, I hope if anyone was interested, I kind of swayed you a little bit. Oh, I never talked about tapping. So tapping was something, you know, I find it easier to do on a fretless six string, you know, in that Les Claypool style. But you know, it's pretty okay on this bass. I think it sounds pretty good, pretty easy with that narrow spring spacing to do that kind of. Sounds very nice on strum. I don't think I did any tests with that, but that's a pretty cool style to play with this style. For full chord strumming, this is kind of the easiest bass I've ever played with. You know, because of the narrow string spacing, it's closer to a guitar, so you can more easily fit your fingers around that. So, you know, keep in tune, and we're gonna got some more videos coming, some comparison videos. So, let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks. Let's see if we